Nah, but
You're
yeah.
probably you're still probably the youngest artist as of right now in the backstage.
Really?
Youngest artist, probably.
I'm always the little nigga wherever I go. It's fucked up.
Herzlich willkommen auf Hiphop.de, mein Name ist Aria, immer noch auf dem Openair Frauenfeld. Ich sitze auch wieder mit einer sehr interessanten Persönlichkeit, Angel Haze. How you doing?
Oh, I'm really good. Actually just got off stage and I'm actually stoned now, so what's up? It's like, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm really good. How about you, man?
I mean, the weather is amazing, your show is over, it's still early in the day. You gonna stay here, enjoy the time?
Yeah, well, my birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, I'm turning a really old age. I'd rather not disclose. It's sad.
22?
2 years up. 2 years up from 22. Don't say it out loud. It's disgusting. Nah, but yeah.
You're still probably the youngest artist as of right now in the backstage.
Really?
The youngest artist,
baby.
probably.
I'm always the little nigga wherever I go. It's fucked up.
Yeah, but it's great. It feels like being the youngest guy everywhere you go feels like you got so much more time to get ahead of those people.
I mean, yeah, because I'm still pretty young, but I don't really think about it like that. I mean, I just go out and fuck up shit.
Yeah.
Nobody can hang with my shit, man. I'm the best. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking.
I've been at a couple festivals in the last few years, and I can't really see the shows because we're working backstage doing what we're doing right now with other people. But every time that you go on stage, I can hear from the backstage that people go crazy and you rip the stage off. So how was it this time?
Wow, it was really fun, you know? Like, it's insane to see, like, mad people come out and just, like, genuinely vibe with music. Because, you know, like, normally you look into a crowd and they're, like, all iPhones. Like, like that was shaking. There was so much dust in the air. It was amazing. I loved it. I love that. It's personal to me, so I love it.
But you got to educate the crowd as well. I think some artists educate their crowd. They're like, put your hands up, vibe with me, ride with me. And others just don't, and they don't have the connection. Thus, people just put up their phones and just want to film the shit. So, do you interact with the crowd much?
Yeah, way too much. Cause it's like once you come here, like I want everybody to zone out. Like when I was a kid, I didn't have the I guess my life was really unfortunate because I couldn't go to concerts. And so the first concert I actually went to was the first one I played. And then yeah, exactly. So now I'm like, when I go out, I want that to feel like, you know, I'm out there watching me, and I want it to be like a real connection. If it's not visceral, I can't take it. Then I'm like, yo, I will fight everybody if you don't put your phones down, if you don't get off your shit. Yeah. But it's tight. They were really responsive, so.
To not having been at a concert before your own first gig, it probably adds an interesting dimension to your performance as well, because you haven't been influenced in some kind of way. I mean, every artist that gets on stage, take the most random rapper, he already saw Eminem, Jay-Z, 50 Cent on stage. They know how they move. They probably move a little like Jay-Z. They try to, imitate, even if you don't know, even if you don't, aren't aware of it, you try to imitate a big rapper, but you didn't have any imagination before that, and you get there and try to entertain the crowd.
I try to imitate the preachers I saw growing up, because I grew up in a church. So like when I go out there, it's more like it's a real congregational feeling. Like I'm like TD Jakes with the microphone, my nigga. Like, no, I'm just kidding. All right, I'm done. But yeah, I think it's got to be powerful, man. It's got to impact. I used to, when I was a kid, like maybe 16, when I started wanting to do this, I used to take a brush and like rap in the mirror and like rap in the basement and like do all that shit. But now it's like I rap to thousands of people and it's cool.
Yeah. Gospel and all the church stuff with the preachers, that is mad energy as well. Mm-hmm. It's energy. They perform there for people that don't know. It's not as big as in our culture as it is in Harlem or whatever, because here you go to the church and you just listen to the guy, talk things and speak about things from the Bible, but you don't really get into the mood and sing songs and throw out the energy. Now I want to talk about a little topic that happened in the last few days. Obviously you're a very important spokesperson, have a big voice for people who are, don't have a big voice like that, for the LGBT community, for example. Plus in the recent days all the shootings happened. Do you feel responsibility for rappers, female and male, in the last few years kind of decreased compared to, for example, the 90s or the 80s even?
You mean everyone was more revolutionary than they are silent? Yeah, of course. I mean, I think that more nowadays it's more about staying silent, because you know, more about the brand. My brand is real though, so like when I connect with motherfuckers, it's because I actually care about something. I don't ever pretend to care about something I don't care about. You know what I mean? So when I'm on Twitter and I'm talking about Black Lives Matter or like, you know, anything that's related to anything I care about, it's passion. And I don't give a fuck about the brand at that point because my brand is me, you know?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Authenticity is the brand. When I look around, obviously there's Kendrick doing his thing, like no doubt he's like one of the greatest right now to do it. But the tragedy happened a couple of days ago. The artists that reacted were Beyonce and Jay-Z. Man, Jay-Z's in the game for 20 whatever years, but none of these young cats, none of these young dudes came out and said something and were like vocal as fuck. Are you annoyed when people come up to you and say, why didn't you say shit? Because you're not an artist, you're a human being as well, and you're on festival and on tour and you don't have time to react to anything that happens as well.
Well, like I said, you know, if it's important to me, I'm gonna say something. If I am not, you know, connecting with it, like some shit I will never talk about because I'm like, yo, I don't care that much, you know what I mean? But if I connect with it, then I have to talk about it. But if people come up to me like on some, why didn't you say some shit? Like, nigga, why didn't you? Get the fuck out of my face. Like, what do you mean? I don't know. Like, it's weird.
Now at the festival, done with your show, you're chilling. Will you stay here for Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna be here for that later tonight. I was trying to see Mick Jenkins though, because I'm really excited to see that dude.
You know each other?
No, I just like to see people perform that like I'm into, so yeah.
So how far are you with your next projects? Are you constantly in the studio? Are you working or?
I mean, yeah, I've got so much music, man. It's about to be a fucking shitstorm, like in 2 months. It's really ridiculous. Like, it's gonna be amazing. I'm really excited. Yeah.
I saw you played some new songs that were, and the energy directly connected.
Yeah.
You were with the crowd reacted to it.
It's gonna be tight. That's all I can say. It's like homecoming. It's gonna be great.
Is there any concept change in you know terms of?
You know, I'm working on 3 separate projects right now. It's all a story of how, like, you know, people come from dirt. You have to go through dirt to become a seed. You have to go through dirt to become a flower. You have to all this other stuff. So it's like the most artsy approach I've ever taken to music, but at the same time the most honest and the least contrived, and it's tight, and I'm really excited about it.
Does it feel good to tackle a project with a concept, or now that you have this trilogy and try to, you know, fulfill a concept, does it feel harder than when you just went into the studio and didn't make up your mind and just let it flow?
I'm a person who can only operate off of a vision, so like I need to know exactly what I'm doing in order to achieve that, and when I do achieve it, I'm stoked. So I'm like, what bigger thing can I do next? What bigger thing can I conquer? It's gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna turn into Bach or some shit.
So in 2 months, that's gonna be September?
Yeah.
All 3 projects at once?
Nah, I got surprises for niggas. I'm not like that dumb.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time. Show was amazing. Without me seeing it, I can tell because the crowd was rocking.
Yeah, and you heard that encore, nigga. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.